Well, good afternoon, beautiful people. It's Saturday, it's hot as balls, and I woke up at around 12 p.m. because yesterday after work, I finally got the correct phone. And I've literally, for context, been raw dogging the city for like 2 weeks with not really a device that works, which is, it's all great to be like disconnected and stuff, but as a woman, if you want to like go outside and like maybe go for a drink or something like that and then you get home late, that's not exactly the safest thing. So yeah, I finally had my phone and I went to go get dinner with this new friend, and we had bibimbap and we got ice cream, and it was really fun. Then it was not that late, it was around 12 a.m. But then I got caught up like trying out the new like Apple log, because you can shoot in log, which means that you can color grade it better, like how you can color grade the footage from the Sony camera, for instance, at the people who are like dancing samba and salsa on the set. And then I got home at like 3 a.m. and my body definitely needed to sleep for like 12 hours because it was just so hot. And remember to chug water and to take a magnesium vitamin pill before you go to bed so that you don't get cramps and you don't get tired, especially if you're like biking or exercising in this hot heat. As you can see, I still don't have a fan in my room. I was gonna go buy a fan today from Hema, or as the French call it, Emma. Like they don't pronounce the H. I checked the forecast and it seems like it's gonna go back to 60 and cloudy next week, so I know I need to buy it sooner or later because it's gonna get really hot. You can't really see it in the light here, but I brought this spray from the States, and it basically to make the highlights in my hair more even, because I get like a streak here of red and then the rest just stays like sort of the same color. So I discovered this last summer and it really helps even out my hair, and it gives me more of like an auburn, slightly red look in real life, which I really like. So I'm gonna spray my head with this first. And it sort of acts like sea salt spray too. I also ran out of my hair wax, so this, and then I just set it with my sunglasses. It just, once I bike like this for like a few minutes in the sun, then it's set for the day, which is really nice actually. First of all, I just need to leave the house and get something to eat, and my weekend routine is sort of becoming get a banh mi and a cheeky Vietnamese coffee, or café au lait vietnamese, which is one of my new words this month, and eat that in the shade. I've literally been asking everyone I know, and like also all the interns in my office, because everyone has super cute ballet flats here because it's Paris, what brand are yours and what are the most comfortable. And a lot of people have been saying camper. So I really want a pair of ballet flats that I can actually walk 25,000 steps in. So I'm gonna go try those on in person. And if I find a pair that fits me, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a pair. So guys, on y va. Today's the finals match of PSG against Arsenal, and the game just started, and I'm out in the city biking, and I'm afraid that there's literally going to be riots in the street if they win or if they lose. So let's see how this goes, because everyone is wearing their jerseys right now and it's actually like really cute. Oh my god, we fucking won! Woo! I can't believe we fucking won. That's actually crazy. Holy shit.
The tourists are just like watching that from the boat.
Let's go explore this new park. It's really the end of an era because I'm wiping this phone that I've had for like 3-4 years. Erase this phone? Unfortunately, yes. All of the boys, because PSG won the championship yesterday, are PK shooting out in the park, and we don't want a ball in our face when we're eating pizza, so we're like in this little corner. It's not cute. Done with work for the day, going to get dinner. It's actually so hot today that I'm going to eat under the shade, which is really nice. I actually haven't had like a proper meal all day because normally I teletravaille on Thursdays and Fridays, but I came into work because there was like team exercise or something like that they wanted everyone to do, and then I just didn't end up eating because it was too fucking hot around lunchtime, and I bite around that time. So this is my first proper meal of the day. Doggy! Hello! You're so small! C'est trop mignon, Loulou! Loulou, c'est trop petit! It looks gross because it got fucked up in my bag, but I swear it's so good. And the katsu is like, they just fried it. French film. It's called Mida 400.
Wait, doesn't do this focus.
And apparently this is the same one as, what's that expensive one? We're both so brain dead. I'll put it on the screen. It's the same as...
We were at...
Oh, it's purple.
Where?
Guys, happy Pride. I'm such an ally. Look at this rainbow. Then do you want to be my first photo?
Noise.
Okay, now I'm at 1. I think I loaded it correctly, so only time will tell. My nostril hairs. Hello, I just got back. I'm currently teletravailling in the morning, and then because there are a bunch of meetings I'm going in the afternoon, and I went to my local bakery to get a tarte fraise, and it got fucked up in my bag, but I'm still gonna eat it because it tastes good. I think I'm gonna end this vlog's chapter here. Not a long reflection, but something I just wanted to say and have on camera. By the end of this week, it will be 2 weeks that I have been working my internship. And this internship is also my first ever job where I'm working in an office, even though it is a creative job. It's like quite a big company. Obviously, I've had part-time jobs almost since 16 years old. Always, but those are like cafes and supermarkets and modeling jobs and stuff like that once in a while. Hopefully more now. But yeah, this is like completely different environment. What I can say about working in that environment after 2 months is exhausting thing is not actually doing the work. Like if you give me 2 hours of silent focus time, I can get all my copywriting done, all my editing done, all of my like graphic design work done, etc, etc. The exhausting thing, at least for me personally, that I find is constantly having your focus being broken and then having to go to meetings, which like, I'm not saying this meeting could have been an email. It's not necessarily like crazy important, and the meetings are more so just to like balance everyone's egos. I think the most exhausting thing is balancing everyone's egos, especially in like a creative office. I really lack the ability to be fake, and I'm not going to like just obviously be Dutch and like say shit of like, that's ugly, I don't agree with that. Yeah, the most exhausting thing is just dealing with 30 people's opinion, not actually getting your work done and like doing stuff for your portfolio. It goes sort of alongside the saying of life doesn't reward talent, it rewards audacity, because it's not necessarily the most talented people that get promoted, and especially in like a corporate environment is what I'm noticing. It's like the people who know how to play the game and how to say the right things, which is not what you would want to hear, right? Like what you'd want to hear is that, oh, somehow life has a way of rewarding those people who are just like super talented and it gets them out of their bad situation. I don't want to end on a negative message, but that's just what I've noticed, and I feel like I don't think there's a chance that I would get hired out of my internship position because first of all, you need a master's degree in France to work in that type of situation, even though I don't think you need a master's degree to be a good writer, you just need to write well. And also they just hired another woman who is starting a full-time position of my internship. And then the other thing is like, well, do I even want to work in this environment? Obviously that's a privilege to choose, especially with this crazy job market right now. I guess that's the whole point of internships, where you can sort of like, it's a test run to see like if you like this job even, and if you could see yourself working there and enjoying it and not being burnt out. I'm not saying I hate my job. These are just reflections. But besides that, life is going pretty good. Got a few exciting trips planned for the summer. Also definitely going to explore more of France, and because France is so beautiful, has such pretty nature, and I definitely want to touch the sea. I'm beginning to need to touch the sea medically. It's June and I still haven't touched the sea in 2026. So that needs to happen for sure. Also, I'm learning how to color grade log, which my Sony camera actually does not color grade log because I have the ZV-E10. So I shoot on HLG. So it's a little bit more complicated. You might see like the difference of my iPhone clip once in a while put in combined with the Sony. But it's really fun and interesting to learn color grading and a very useful skill for me at least and what I want to do. And with that, I wish you all the best, sending out love in the world wherever you are. Summer is coming, stay cool. I'm trying my best to not overthink and be like every video needs to be like my godfather, my magnum opus. Like I think this year I realized, I was talking to my friend of like, I realized I never really knew how to enjoy being young because if I'm honest, the beginning of my 20s and end of my teens were very, very stressful. So I'm taking this year to just try and enjoy being young and enjoy what I worked 3-4 years for. I never considered myself a perfectionist, but to learn not to be a perfectionist, and sometimes you just gotta let that video go and let it into the void, into the universe. And actually, in getting into the groove more, your work will become better instead of this stop and go all the time. That was a tangent, but te quiero mucho, je t'aime beaucoup, eu te amo, ik hou van jou, daisuki. Those are all the languages I have for now, but stay cool, stay healthy, enjoy your summer, even if you don't travel, do something cool and interesting in your home state, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!